Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So things are underway. Back towards the middle. He's picked his way through. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Nicaragua have reclaimed it. Now it's Rafael Leao.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's found the way. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Tries a shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Kane couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And this is Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Zielinski. And it's Ødegaard. Distributed tidily. And this is Kane. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Caught offside that time. Sabani. Here's Rafael Leao. Oh, it's come loose. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Valverde. Tries a measured ball. Again the flag's up. Probing pass, and it's been played through. Oh, look at the space here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. That gets us going once more. Oh, good-looking ball. Ambitious ball here. Somewhat off target. He's got away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble late.
Kane! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Rafael Leao.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a
Ball is over the line.
97.559 espectadores.
Struck first time. Good strike, quite an alarm. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good spread. Where it came from, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there. Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's really well cleared. Oyarzabal.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Mikel Oyarzabal. That has been cut short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kane, decent chance! Relentless, just relentless. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very...
And he shoots! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, maybe a touch of cramp, Peter. Hopefully nothing more serious than that.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Son Heung-min, he's had a shot! Oh, good finish! They will take that, they are absolutely ripping it up. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited, they were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona are having a ball here. And he's got the beating of his man. And that will be it. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Kane picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great... Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
And it's Son Heung-min. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance for a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just really poor from a defensive standpoint. A very soft goal if you look at it. Everyone was busy doing the wrong thing. Someone's really got to be picking him up when he's in that position.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Looking for options. And he shoots! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's Son Heung-min! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And that has left him in a heap. And the pass is intercepted. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get Kane! And another try! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And he tries a shot! It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's intervened well there. Works it forward. Son Heung-min. He has found the way through. Back to the keeper it goes. Great defending, strong and determined. Oyarzabal gets across and deals with it. That is a great pick out. Big chance! Chance, surely! Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Valverde. Getting up there. And that's wide.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Avellaneda can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
He's taking on the lot of them.
Might want to be careful there.
The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. plenty on that. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And he cuts out the supply. Fagioli. Could go all the way here. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And claimed it back swiftly. He's found a way through. He's got away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's the shot! Valverde tries to pass it through. It's Kane! It's a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many? Kane. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do that. Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. In with the challenge. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Can he get on the end of this? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because...
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Bremer. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Pablo Fornals. Akanji with the slide tackle there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pablo Fornals, foot in.
That was lovely, that.
And this is Kane, knocks it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, delightful ball. That's a shade optimistic. Zabani getting this one clear. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Caicedo.
Galatasaray really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Good ball over the top. Donnarumma is there, and he can get that clear. Well, that looks at the... Kane! Goal! Barcelona! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Threads one in. Oh, he's on his own! It's Kane! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bremer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Camavinga. Pass somewhat off target. Robertson. And here's Kane. Akanji concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. And it's Son Heung-min. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's worked it through. And that's an excellent interception. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! Alexander-Arnold. For Pablo Fornals. So, a temporary halt to the action. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Camavinga. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
And he's gone looking for safety. He's found a way through. Not the most accurate pass. Caicedo. Pablo Fornals. And that has been slung wide. He's got away. Just eases him off the ball. And he's quick to get rid. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. And that should get the job done. Now, can they get him away? And he's definitely onside. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, Kane! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Messi does well to get it back. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Now the ref's been lenient here, I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Savani. And Bremer, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Kane. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Robertson. Crunching tackle. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
He slings it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball's gone out of play. Son Heung-min gets a foot in here. Sabani, just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to pass it through. Oh, super find. Donnarumma can clear it away, and he's quick to snatch it back. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oyarzabal. Now that's well seen too. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Can he get it through? Oh, super! It's Son Heung-min! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.